morning. Welcome to the City of Morden Council meeting for August 26, 2019. Certainly happy to see everybody here. Item number one this morning for invocation. I was preparing some stuff last evening to speak about the value of community in light of the Corn and Apple and the wonderful event we just witnessed. And then as I was Googling for inspirational quotes about community, I realized that the greatest lesson in community had just been delivered to us by 1,500 volunteers who put on such a wonderful event this weekend. So rather than us telling this city and its people about what community is, I thank them for their example to us as well as to the province for a wonderful Corn and Apple Festival and a great demonstration of what community looks like. To Mr. Nathan Knight and Dale Stambusky, we thank them for their hard work. 1,500 volunteers, committee members, chairs, we were very grateful for continuing to make the Corn and Apple Festival the greatest street festival on the prairies, and we are encouraged by their dedication and their commitment to that event. Agenda item number 2 today is the adoption of minutes from 2 dates, special meeting and committee of the whole. It's moved by Councillor Gary Hebert and seconded by Councillor Hank Hildebrand. Be resolved that the minutes of the regular meeting of the Council of the City of Morden held on the 22nd day of July and the minutes of the special meeting of Council held August 16, 2019 be adopted as circulated and that all statutory requirements have been fulfilled. We'll go straight to a vote on this. In favor, please indicate. Opposed, none. The motion carries. So there are no additions to the agenda under section 3, so we're going to go straight to a public hearing as agenda item number 4.
So just for the record, the process is as follows. Any presentations are limited to a maximum of 10 minutes. Hearings will be done in order as they appear on the agenda. If anyone other than the applicant wants to make a presentation on any of the hearings, they must record their name and contact information with me prior to the hearing. What this means is if you don't give me your name in advance, you won't be permitted to speak. If you aren't sure, you can register with me and decline to speak when your name is called. All presentations must be directed through the chair, which is the mayor. Council will first hear from the applicant. Council will then hear for representations, beginning with those in favor, followed by those opposed or objecting. Applicant will have opportunity to respond. If new information is provided, the others will again have an opportunity to present. Council may ask for clarification after each presentation, but will not enter into debate. Minutes will be kept. Written submission may be presented, but must be made available to those who are present who want a copy. When presentations are completed, Council will close hearings, and further input from public will not be permitted for legal reasons. Council has the option to adjourn a hearing and advise of the next date for the continuation of the hearing to obtain further information. When Council makes a decision, where required by legislation, all persons who made a presentation at the hearing will be notified. We just got a message that the applicant is out of country, so he won't be present today.
Thank you. Just for the record, if anybody watching this online wants to hear this spoken to by our city planner and others, a discussion of council at the last committee of the whole meeting, that can be obtained online. Resolution number 4.1, moved by Councillor Hank Hildebrand, seconded by Councillor Gary Hebert, be resolved that the regular meeting of council be closed to convene as a public hearing for 18 BL 19 of 216 6th Street designation for architecture or historic value. In favor, please indicate. Opposed, motion carries. We are in public hearing. There was no presentation by the applicant, correct, at any point? There are no...
Is that a question from our planner?
Yeah.
Is there any detriment for us to approve this? Like,
No, the upshot, Councillor Hildebrand, is this building's been recognized by heritage experts as having value
yeah,
to the community, so this building will be protected going forward. And we have, by designating it, we have no responsibilities as a municipality to maintain, to contribute funds towards its maintenance, nothing. The property owner asked for the nomination, an expert confirmed that it does have value. So what happens is now, by bylaw, the building cannot be demolished without revisiting the original bylaw. And any renovation to the building, external renovation, requires a heritage permit be issued by the city of Morden.
okay, that's good. So, no, I'm just curious if there's some detrimental effect that this might have by acknowledging or designating it as a historical.
Upside.
It's upside, okay, thank you.
So is that any renovations, then like, if he was gonna replace windows as an example, would he have to come for
Yeah, unless they're specifically designated as being character defining elements. No. Typically there are exemptions, like if somebody is like doing repairs to their eaves troughs or something, we don't care. If somebody's changing an element like the siding or something like that, we would just guide them through the process of doing it in a historically appropriate way.
So that instruction comes from the city planner,
Yeah.
not from the province?
Yeah, it's from the city of Morden, and those powers and responsibilities are delegated to me.
Yeah.
Anything that comes up as being beyond routine maintenance, I would bring forward to council.
Sure. Okay, there are no opponents, no proponents of this hearing, and there are no written submissions. So we will close the hearing. Agenda item number 4.2, sorry. Moved by Councillor Hank Hildebrand, second by Councillor Gary Hebert. Be resolved that the public hearing be closed to reconvene as a regular meeting of council. In favor, please indicate. Opposed, none. The motion carries.
I don't know that next one.
We'll move.
That's the left. Is there anything that we have to acknowledge or initial on? Something
There's
to approve? No. That's good.
All right, agenda item 8.1, moved by Councillor Hank Hildebrand, seconded by Councillor Nancy Penner. Be it resolved that bylaw 19-2018 being a bylaw to designate the property commonly known as 216 9th Street at Lot 4, Block 8, Plan 863, Morden Land Titles Office, situated in the city of Morden, Manitoba, as being a site of architectural or historic value, be read a second time. And I'll just get signatures on this. Yeah, signed third copy, my bad. I'll read the resolution from the top. Moved by Councillor Hank Hildebrand, seconded by Councillor Nancy Penner. Be resolved that bylaw 19-2018 being a bylaw to designate the property commonly known as 216 9th Street at Lot 4, Block 8, Plan 863 in the Morden Land Titles Office, situated in the city of Morden, Manitoba, as being a site of architectural or historic value, be read a second time. In favor, please indicate.
Third
Opposed?
time, I think.
This will be the second time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Opposed? None. The motion carries. The third reading, of course, is a recorded vote. Moved by Councillor Hank Hildebrand, agenda item number 8.2. Seconded by Councillor Nancy Penner. Be it resolved that bylaw 19-2018 being a bylaw to designate the property commonly known as 216 9th Street, Lot 4, Block 8, Plan 863 in the Morden Land Titles Office, situated in the city of Morden, Manitoba, as being a site of architectural or historic value, be read a third time and passed.
I should excuse myself.
Okay. This is a recorded vote with Gord Maddock declaring a conflict. In favor, please indicate. Opposed? None. Motion passes.
Yeah.
Agenda item number 8.3. It's moved by Councillor Hank Hildebrand and is seconded by Councillor Gary Hebert. Be resolved that Council adopt the minutes from the Committee of the Whole meeting dated August 12th, 2019. Are there any questions or concerns? None. We'll move to a vote. In favor, please indicate. Opposed? None. Motion carries. Moved by Councillor Hank Hildebrand, seconded by Councillor Nancy Penner, is agenda item number 8.5. 8.4, sorry, it's accounts payable. Moved by Councillor Hank Hildebrand, seconded by Councillor Nancy Penner. Be it resolved that the council's recommended for payment be confirmed.
Okay, and just to speak to it, the check registry are sent out to all councillors and the mayor, and they all have opportunity to look at the check registry, and myself as the chair of corporate countersign it along with the city finance person, and any councillors have any questions regarding the check amounts or the invoices being paid, they communicate with the administration, and they can get a copy of any of the invoices that are related to any of the checks that are on the registry. So,
All right, any other questions or comments? No, we will move to a vote. In favor, please indicate. Opposed? None. Motion carries. 8.6 on the agenda is the supplementary taxes for 2019. Moved by Councillor Doug Frost, seconded by Councillor Nancy Penner. Be resolved that Council of the City of Morden approve the second batch of 2019 supplementary taxes for assessment and additions to Bylaw 8-2015 and Bylaw 5-1997 in the amount of $14,090.84.
it's found money.
That's good.
So again, the discussion on this can be found in Committee of the Whole dated August
16.
No,
July.
it would be,
This would be.
Yeah, this is in addition to that.
yeah. All right, in favor, please indicate. Opposed, none, motion carries.
The information.
8.7 on the agenda is the Municipal Heritage Designation Policy. Moved by Councillor Jim Hunt, seconded by Councillor Doug Frost. Be resolved that Council of the City of Morden endorse the Municipal Heritage Designation Policy. Mr. Sandhurst, did you wish to speak to this?
Only if council members have any questions. We entered into discussions at this month's Committee of the Whole meeting,
Yeah.
so happy to respond to any additional questions.
All right. Any questions from council? All right, we'll move to a vote. In favor, please indicate. Opposed? None. The motion carries. Moved by Councillor, this will be agenda item number 8.8. Moved by Councillor Doug Frost, seconded by Councillor Gordon Maddock. Be resolved that Council of the City of Morden appoint the Board of Revision members for 2018 assessments as follows. Councillor Hank Hildebrand as Chair, Patrick Duick, Deputy City Manager Corporate Secretary, Basil Anwar, City Manager, Alternate Secretary, and all members of Council as committee members.
Can I just make one?
Sure.
2018 should read 2020 assessments.
Okay.
That's for what the board is saying.
All right, passes for initials.
Again, that meeting date is
September 30th.
30?
pardon me?
September 30th.
September 30th?
Gordon.
Thank you. All right. Agenda item number 8.8, moved by Councillor Doug Frost, seconded by Councillor Gordon Maddock. Be resolved that Council of the City of Morden appoint the Board of Revision members for 2020 assessments as follows. Councillor Hank Hildebrand as Chair, Patrick Duick, Deputy City Manager, Corporate as Secretary, Fastline Morris as City Manager as Alternate Secretary, and all members of Council as committee members. In favor, please indicate. Opposed, none. The motion carries. Agenda item number 8.9, AMM 2019 Education Leading Practices in Municipal Government. Moved by Councillor Doug Frost, seconded by Councillor Gordon Maddock. Be resolved that Council of the City of Morden authorize members of Council to attend the AMM Education Workshop in Winnipeg on October 11th, 2019 with registration and indemnity. Any questions or comments? None. In favor, please indicate. Opposed? None. The motion carries. This is agenda item number 8.10. Moved by Councillor Gordon Maddock, seconded by Councillor Nancy Penner. Be resolved that Council of the City of Morden authorize attendance and expenses associated with the City Manager attending the Economic Developers Association of Canada Conference to be held in Edmonton in September 2019. Any questions or comments? None. In favor, please indicate. Opposed? None. The motion carries. Agenda item number 8.11, moved by Councillor Jim Hunt, seconded by Councillor Gordon Maddock. Be it resolved that Council of the City of Morden approve the sponsorship of the Community Tree Care Workshop on October 3rd, 2019 in Morden in the amount of $438. That would be an in-kind contribution for the cost of the hall, meeting, and rental at the Access Event Center. In favor, please indicate. Opposed, none. The motion carries. Yeah.
I think the Pembina Valley Watershed District resolution was not.
Is that missing?
Yeah.
I don't have it. Oh, right there. So that's 8.10. It's not in order. We'll go back through 11 and 12 for vote, or do we
No,
just
you
renumber
can just-
them?
you can just renumber.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, this is 8:12, 8:11. All right, my bad. Agenda item number 8.10, that Valley Watershed District, moved by Councillor Gordon Maddock, seconded by Councillor Nancy Penner. Be resolved that Council of the City of Morden authorize it. That is not right either. There it is. This is 8.10, this is 8.11. Okay, this is the right one. Moved by, we don't have a seconder on this. Just a second. There you go, thanks. Agenda item number 8.10, moved by Councillor Nancy Penner, seconded by Councillor Hank Hildebrand. Be resolved that Council of the City of Morden approve the appointments of Councillor Gary Healy as the Council Representative and Mr. Brian Miniker as Citizen Representative to the Pembina Valley Watershed District. Did you want to speak to it?
No, just change. It used to be the Pembina Valley Conservation District, and now with the rather than municipal borders, it's watershed borders. So they've changed the name. So just a reappointment, basically,
All right.
of board members on that committee. And I guess for Michelle's benefit, I guess just to send a certified copy of that resolution to the Pembina Valley Conservation District, and to before I think September the 20th they want it. So.
All right. In favor, please indicate. Opposed, the motion carries. This will be agenda item number 11. Moved by Councillor Nancy Penner, seconded by Councillor Gordon Maddock. Be it resolved that Council move in camera. In favor, please indicate. Opposed, none. The motion carries. Moved by Councillor Gordon Maddock, seconded by Councillor Jim Hunt. Be it resolved that Council move back to the regular meeting of Council and approve the recommendations of the in-camera meeting. In In favor, please indicate. Opposed, none. Motion carries. Agenda item number 12, moved by Councillor Doug Frost, seconded by Councillor Jim Hunt, be resolved that we do now adjourn to the next regular meeting. The council scheduled for September 23rd, 2019. In favor, please indicate. Opposed, none. We're adjourned.